was a song, breaking down the moments where the hustle belongs. No names, just the game, the grind is strong. Knicks Digest, spitting truth all day long. Echoes of the sneakers, the crowd gets loud. Voices of the faithful forever proud. A show for the culture, no gimmicks allowed. Knicks Digest, we the kings of the crowd. Talking that grit, paint soaked with sweat. Hustle in the paint, never nothing to regret. This the hub, the heart, where the real ones connect. Knicks Digest, every moment we dissect. Knicks Digest, where the stories ignite. From the hardwood battles to the late night fights. Every dribble, every play, every pulse, every sight. We the heartbeat of the city, shining bright in the night.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first New York Knicks Digest watch along live stream. It is so good to finally get this going. We have talked about this a bunch. Obviously, this was scheduled to get going a few minutes ago, but we did have some technical difficulties in regards to the game and everything being ready. But we're ready to go on our end. We are ready to go and see the New York Knicks play in a game against the Orlando Magic that they absolutely should win in. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know I'm a serial optimist with this Knicks team and just with the Knicks in general. Look, they are undefeated at home thus far this season. Look like an unstoppable force on the offensive end, while also having an elite defensive trio that will be playing today between OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Mitchell Robinson. This Knicks starting lineup has been dominant, and especially with Robinson, Mikal, and OG all on the floor at the same time, it's one of the most efficient defensive three-man lineups in the league. On top of that, just looking at everything we've seen out of the Knicks thus far, it feels like it's absolutely time that they go out there and they get this win. Guys, let's talk some New York Knicks basketball. There is a lot to go over right now, so what do we got here? We got Benjamin commenting right now with him saying that we're going to be all right if we limit the open threes and don't lose the free throw battle. That's absolutely huge. The Knicks they've fouled as little, they have the second least amount of fouls or free throw attempts against them this year. So they look very, very good right now. Things look really good for the team. So I'm liking what I'm seeing thus far out of the Knicks. And what are you guys seeing right now? We cannot let them kill us with the free throws. These guys, there's a chance these guys have 10 plus more free throws. I mean, again, the Knicks have been good at limiting fouls. So that is super important to remember in regards to everything here right now. But we are about to get this going. We are having a tiny bit more technical difficulties, but we got it. It's A-okay. And there we are. We're ready to go, guys. We're looking at the starting lineups right now. What do you guys think? Is this the best starting lineup on the Knicks? That's what I want to hear, starting things off. Where does this starting lineup rank on the New York Knicks team right now? I mean, there's a lot to think about. We need to maintain our identity throughout. I agree 100%, man. We do. I mean, especially with the Knicks right now, they are playing their style of basketball, and their style of basketball has been winning them games. So that's what we really should be happy about right now. Carl Knight, MSG had KCP in the starting lineup for the Magic. That's actually hilarious that they did that. I didn't even notice. I was looking at the comments right there. Obviously an error. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it was for Desmond Bane, is my guess. Because they did play. The Grizzlies just played. So we just saw the Knicks have to deal with where KCP actually played. So honestly, sort of an understandable mistake. We're about to see this game get going right now, though. Everybody excited. Some Knicks basketball. Man, there's nothing like watching the Knicks that just gets your blood pumping, man. Even before the game starts, I'm always just I just feel something good in my heart. I feel just this pure bliss, this pure excitement. It's so nice that it's an exciting time to be a Knicks fan right now in our lives, guys. And the tip is up in the air. Oh, we gained a subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the tip is up, and the Orlando Magic have won the tip, so the Knicks will obviously be losing the game, and I guess we could go home early, that means. But no, so just starting off right now. Orlando does have the ball, and I'm interested. Desmond Bane obviously has struggled right now, and just to see him sort of stop that with that game winner kind of makes you curious as Mitchell Robinson grabs a rebound, as he always does. Because with Desmond Bane, man, like, he was so good in Memphis. He was such a borderline all-star that you feel like it's just time where he's going to get it going. The Magic's lack of shooting elsewhere has sort of prevented him some success. I don't love the Cat on or the Banchero on Cat matchup. It does worry me a bit. But also Jalen Brunson, even being guarded by Jalen Suggs, who's one of the best one of the best defenders in the NBA, just absolutely cannot guard him. So no surprise there. If you see me looking down, I am checking out the stream on my phone, making sure everything's loading okay. Knicks with the ball right now. Jalen Brunson kicks it up, and it got stolen, so that's great. And fast break layup for the Orlando Magic. Cat was the only one back there because Cat's been trailing a lot with this team, especially trying to get those open threes. I've never seen anyone wear a headband on their neck like Jalen Suggs is right now. That's really throwing me off, man. Good screen by Mitch. Oh, help him, help him! Cat with just a fall-away three right there. The Knicks offense does not look great right now. The Magic got out there, and a foul on Mikal Bridges. Look, the Magic right now, they're playing like similarly to how the Knicks have been playing to start this. This is a fast-paced game off the rip. There's been a lot of possessions thus far. And also the Magic's defense has just looked better. I mean, Brunson had to fight for that basket. I mean, the Magic got an easy lay on a turnover. Then you look at this. I mean, Paulo getting to the line and everything. Me reaching for my computer charger. Paulo does make the first one. That's one clap, of course, if you're familiar with the clap rule. Or that's two claps, I mean. I'm an idiot. They're actually disrupting our offense. No, they actually are. Like, it's very clear off the rip that they are playing disruptive defense, which is definitely frustrating just looking at where everything's at for the Knicks because they've been flowing. The Knicks have been flowing. The worst thing, I don't want to see the Knicks slow their offense down because they've just been better in pace, and they're a team that when you look at how you have two elite corner three-point shooters, one of the best rim runners in basketball in Mitch, and then Cat and Jalen Brunson, this is a team that should be moving fast. I don't really believe that much in isolation basketball in this era. Brunson just getting to the line easily. He does. It feels like thus far he has Jalen Suggs' number, but he's the only one who's had any success at this point. This isn't looking good. All right, Benjamin, there's 48 minutes in a basketball game. We're a minute 45 in, so I know that it looks like the Magic have been better in this minute 45. But still, this isn't looking good. We aren't playing with pace and movement. Yeah, it is a slowed down tempo. That's what the Magic are trying to do, though. Like, look at what the Knicks have done to every team they've been playing at home recently. They're just slowing people down. Like, or they're just they're running on people. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of Magic. First live stream or first watch long stream, guys. Give me a break. But it's not the normal. This is not the normal way that we do things on Knicks Digest. But we're gonna be doing these a lot more as well too. This is gonna be a common thing. Brunson is to stop ball. I mean, Brunson. Yeah. Look. All right, Benjamin, we're barely into the game. We should not really be too worried at all. I'm not that concerned at all about this. I mean, like, the fouls are annoying because it's already happening. Like, they are getting to the line well, especially when the Knicks have been defending the line. But still, it's like, it takes a lot for me to get concerned about the Knicks. And being this early in the game, I'm really not that concerned. They're both avoidable fouls that the Knicks have been avoiding. So, sort of in that front, I'm not that concerned. Like, they have a whole lot of time left in this game before we really have to be worried about it, in my mind. So, I mean, just a good lay. I mean, way to draw the foul. I'm not that concerned. I'm really not. And two claps apiece. Hits each his free throws. They're pressuring. Wow, they're really pressuring Jalen Brunson. Full half-court pressure. Well, half-court pressure. Not the full half-court pressure. Yeah, Brunson trying to prove. I think it's less proving the point and more it's the looks they're getting. They're letting Brunson play in a one-on-one. That's a good timeout by the Knicks. Like, that is a good timeout by the Knicks right there because, frankly, they're just trying to let Brunson attack by himself, and it's just not going to work. Like, that's just not the way to go about things thus far into the game. I really don't like the idea. And, look, I mean, the Magic, right now, they're scoring a lot through the free throws. What are our thoughts? Right now, because of the way I'm watching this game through League Pass, I know it's not on League Pass, but through League Pass, I'm just seeing inside the arena right now. So, while I watch people throw t-shirts around, what are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts? Throw some thoughts around in the chat right now. I mean, Mike Brown saw. Yeah, I mean, look, exactly. Obviously, nobody likes the start with the game in total right now. It's obviously not ideal. So, like, I don't know. I'm just not nervous. I can't be nervous by an 8-4 start of a game. Like, that's just not really where I'm going to start feeling any sort of nerves. Like, I'm just not ready to be nervous about that. If it gets bad, like if after the timeout nothing changes, if they're still just really getting attacked on that end, then I'm going to be a little bit nervous. But until then, I am not going to be nervous. I don't have the nerves in me. And you will see me once again in 1 second. We are back. How we doing? How we feeling? Everybody still confident? Everybody not confident? What do we got right now, man? Mitchell Robinson, unsurprisingly, out of the game right now. Mitch is really only playing in at most 4-minute intervals, but really 3 minutes. And Mitch will go back out there, so maybe they are starting to warm him up. I mean, he is coming off a game of rest because it was that infamous back-to-back. Mitch isn't going to play back-to-back at all this year. I am curious, though, how the Knicks will treat this. I mean, Mitch has been mainly healthy. He's been playing. He's only averaging around 16.5 minutes per game, and that probably won't rise up super fast because we know how slow the Knicks are going to take this with Mitch. Game just started. Essence, I do feel fairly similar right now. Mike Brown is going to call a nice ATO. No, I believe in Mike Brown, too. I'm a big Mike Brown supporter. I do think he is a great coach for this team. I think he's very well-rounded as a coach. He can coach defense very well. He runs offensive sets. I mean, right now we're already seeing the Knicks try to create new things. We're seeing a high pick and roll from Mitchell Robinson. And look, that created space. And, I mean, they're going to reset it, so it didn't work fully. But also it did because Jalen Brunson got an open shot in the paint. So, all in all, I mean, they're just moving the ball better. Again, a little similar to last year, but they're moving the ball very well out of the timeout, which is exactly what you want to see out of a Mike Brown team. You want to see a timeout get called. They move the ball while they're taking Brunson off the ball a little bit with Mikal bringing it up, which has also been such an excellent addition for this Knicks team. Just considering how much Brunson had to shoulder the load of, and they're really trusting other guys. I mean, look, OG drawing a foul right there. We're going to see Landry Shamet come in. Who would have thought Landry Shamet would have ended up as the Knicks' sixth man this season? I know it's really just based off specific rotations and what Mike Brown wants to do, but still, Landry Shamet, Mike Brown is a huge fan of that man, and that's because he shot 47% from the corner three last season with the Knicks. This is a season where Landry Shamet last year started absolutely horribly, and now what we're seeing is a complete turn of events. So we should be happy to see that with Landry Shamet. And, I mean, he's been good to start this year. Would I call him the sixth man? Would I call him my ideal sixth man? No, but at the same time, he's been solid. There's no way around it, so I will take that any day of the week, if I'm being honest. And, again, like, it is more matchup-based. When we see who the sixth man is minutes-wise, it is Josh Hart, so it's not like he actually is. But he does come off the bench pretty quickly. This is a small lineup the Knicks have out here right now. They're going to try to spray some threes. Keep calm. I agree. I refuse to be that nervous about anything until, like, pretty late in the game. Like, I've always kind of been that sort of mindset almost. Like, I'm obviously, if we're getting blown out, I'm going to be nervous earlier, and then the nerves are just going to go away because I'm going to understand what's happening. But, like, if it stays a blowout, that is. But not too nervous right now. Knicks have some good opportunities to get things back here, which we like to see. So, we can be happy about that. What are you guys thinking? Comment some thoughts, some concerns, some questions. Guys, I'll say one thing about basketball that I am never afraid to admit, and that is that truly one of my least favorite things about sports in general, but mainly basketball because that's what I watch the most, I cannot tell you how much I can't stand watching commercials. Like, I truly can't stand a commercial. So much do I hate those things. Like, it really, really grinds my gears, man. So much to the point where I said the phrase grinds my gears. That's how I feel about just commercials. Little commercial rant for you guys. Never hurt anybody. But in regards to the Knicks, man, I really do feel like this team is absolutely fine. Like, I'm really not concerned at all about this game. These long... Right? Dude, this is insane. They just called... It's like, it actively gets to me, man. Like, I love that the Knicks are having more time to talk it over, because obviously the Magic, they want to counter whatever the Knicks are trying to come out and counter with. But I do think, like, especially with the change in the lineup that the Knicks have, that this small ball unit, I want to see it. I love seeing small ball, especially with the Mike Brown team, that he won Coach of the Year coaching a small ball team with Sabonis and at the 5, and Sabonis has a 5, but he's an interesting type of center. And then also just having, outside of that, Keegan Murray and Harrison Barnes really be your 4 and 3 respectively, with, like, a smaller backcourt duo as well, between, like, having a mix of Herter and Malik Monk out there. Like, the team that Mike Brown won Coach of the Year with and was 4th in the Western Conference. So I definitely do, like, enjoy seeing, like, a small ball unit for a coach that, won Coach of the Year. And we're also back, finally. Basketball is back after the longest time outbreak in human history. And Mo Wagner trying to score again, and he did easily right there. Easy basket for Mo Wagner, just turned it around and got an easy bucket from that free throw high post. Brunson with the ball. Good screen by Cat right there, but hasn't really created much. And it creates a spray 3 for Anunoby that he does miss. But again, they're trying to go out there, get those spray 3s. We've seen that a few times where a player cuts through and then gets an open 3 because they kind of clog it up, so it's hard to run past. And OG is like a pathway, or at least OG in that time. OG with some of the best defense on Paulo that we've seen all game in regards to defense. Again, Wagner attacking Jalen Brunson. This is what it's been a lot, too. It's not like Wagner's getting favorable matchups and kicking to the corner for an easy 3 for Orlando. Definitely not an ideal start at this point of the game, I will admit. Do you think the Knicks can win? Of course I think the Knicks can win. The Knicks are a great team. They're better than the Magic. They're just not playing better right now. And a terrible turnover by OG right there. Just not a good turnover at all. And Cat, decent not the best rim protection in the world at all, but he did sort of play enough defense to alter a shot. And with Cat at this point, I'll take that. Right. And Brunson goes down. No call and no basket for the Magic. So Knicks got away with one right there. That was an open three. Another spray three. Never mind. Jalen Brunson shoots from behind the basket and got fouled. The Knicks don't look thrilled right now as well. Are they saying on the ground? Because Brunson doesn't look thrilled. Jalen Brunson saying that that's bad. Yep, the on-the-ground call did not please Jalen Brunson at all. Nice cut right there. Brunson gets a favorable matchup with Paulo. They're going to try to switch that again, and they do. Brunson driving on Wendell Carter. Kicks it out. The spray three is there, and it's money. That's what I said. It's why Landry Shamet's in all the time, man. Shot 47% from the corner three last season. Another one right there. Franz Wagner is just eating the Knicks alive. He missed that time, but he's been super good about getting into the post on these smaller guys. The Knicks obviously a little smaller now, right now with Landry Shamet and Jalen Brunson out there. Great pass from Cat. Layup got blocked. Wow, Wagner's just all over the floor right now, man. And good D by the Knicks now. Now we are getting out and running in transition. We love to see that. And Brunson, easy money. Oh, he misses. Bodied him up well, but nothing there. Open three there for Suggs. He misses. These shots are not falling. But I like the possessions the Knicks have gotten since the timeout they called. They've been better. They are heavy on these screens right now. And OG's thrown a few scary passes thus far. Shamet wanted that three really badly, opted not to take it. And Cat trying to draw a foul right there. Really trying to get a foul on Wendell Carter. And he got a great basket. That very much could have been an end one or a foul on Cat. Very physical bucket from Cat right there to hit a mid-range shot. You love to see that stuff. Oh, hedge up a little. Right now, Mikal on Paulo. They switched it and Paulo tries to do damage with the shot that he usually makes. Didn't there, but they've switched OG on to Franz Wagner now. So we're going to see if Paulo tries to go off against the Knicks team that struggled to guard Franz when OG was on Paulo. Good defense by Shamet on Franz has not worked at all. And now another corner three is wide open and it's missed. That's Desmond Bane too. So that's like the last shot you want to allow by Orlando. But Bane has not been hitting this year. Landry Shamet. Oh man, I thought he got fouled right there. You can kick that back out for another one, and Shamet will take that, and he'll miss that one too. So that's unideal. Two open looks for Landry Shamet. I mean, especially the second one, but nothing there. Paulo trying to score. The help of OG was perfect, and he left Wendell alone after the help. Nobody went over to shift, and easy putback for Wendell Carter. I imagine we'll see some subs soon. We do. Deuce is at the table right now. Wow, that was a phenomenal job drawing a foul by Jalen Brunson. I actually thought he was going to end up getting that end one to go. That's a Jalen Brunson-esque shot right there. Now with a little break in the action, we will update our scoreboard. I'm new to the scoreboard, guys. It's going to take me a second. Jalen Brunson at the line. Does anyone else feel like... Wow, voice crack. Does anyone else feel like Jalen Brunson misses a good amount of free throws in the playoffs when he really shouldn't be? Or is that just me? Like, I know his percentages are great. I know he's great. I'm not saying anything negative. I just feel like that happens. I imagine that one of those subs was going to be for Jalen Brunson at the 4:30 mark. But instead it was not. It was for what looks like both OG and Mikal. Or no. Deuce was out there. Never mind. It was Deuce. He was supposed to go in. for Jalen Brunson. Obviously, that didn't happen right now. We got the Nova Knicks in there with Landry Shamet and Cat joining them at the moment. I don't love the Josh Hart on Paulo matchup. I don't love that at all. And I really hope Mikal's guarding him for the most part. Open three there for Jalen Suggs. And he makes it because, I mean, the Knicks, they were allowing 55 open threes. So eventually they're going to end up, some of them are going to go in. They haven't been guarding the threes this game. And now we're seeing that happen. And look, the Knicks just turn it over again. It's just, the Knicks right now being down 5 is a huge opportunity for them because they should be down a little bit more, but they're just leaving the Magic open. And the Magic just can't make a shot. Like, the Magic are playing way better, but they just physically don't know how to score apparently right now. So, or, I mean, I know that's their problem in general is that they can't shoot. Mikal trying to create offense the best he can, flips it up to Cat, and he throws it. Wow, what a save by Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns saves possession. Brunson throws it off Jalen Suggs. And that does get the Knicks the ball. Great play there. 6 seconds on the shot clock right now for the Knicks. Yeah, good heads-up basketball. Brunson staying in too, but Mitchell Robinson back in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson might go the distance on this first quarter. Wow. As he puts up a nice three, that's nothing but net, and the Knicks are now only down 2. I mean, Jalen Brunson's playing excellent basketball. It's a matter of the fact that they've kind of forced Brunson to be the only one who could score, and right now it's working. So, Paulo considered taking a 3 right there, drives on Josh Hart, and he does not score. Great defense by Josh, and also the help by Mitch. Mitchell Robinson does what he does, grabbing a rebound. Shaman's going to give the ball to JV here. Then Hart. Josh Hart to the corner. And he delays a corner pass that would have been open. Instead, looked to drive, and it ends up in a turnover. Josh Hart trying to cut off Tyus Jones. Sees Shamet chasing. Josh Hart with a crazy chase down block. That was excellent right there. Brunson closes out a little late, and the 3 is made. I mean, again, we're seeing this time and time again right now with the Knicks, with the Magic. They're being a little bit lax on the Magic when it comes to these 3s because how bad the Magic have been at, well, shooting 3s. Again, that's been the hole in their game. I know I've said it a million times, but they're allowing so many 3s, the Knicks, that we're going to see if just allowing them to shoot like this is going to work or not. And we'll also see how the Knicks adjust depending on how it continues to work. Or not adjust because they won't need to, but... Offensive foul on the Knicks right there. On Ideal. We don't like it. We don't like it, guys. Did Brunson miss his first... Did he miss his first field goal? The first thing he did was make it, in fact. He did make his first field goal. It was a layup on Jalen Suggs. It was the first basket the Knicks scored. I believe the first basket in the game, actually. I don't know if that's a betting question, but it sounds like it could be. So if you did bet Jalen Brunson to make his first basket, then you can cash that one in. Goga Batad's trying to score down there, and he absolutely does. Draws a foul on Mitch, got the placement perfectly, and gets under the hoop. Longtime New York Knicks target, as I have made several videos on Goga over time. Goga Batad's does end up making a nice basket there. The Knicks, I think they had their most interest in Goga Batad's over last offseason in 2024, so not coming out of this season, coming out of last one before that in 2024. The Knicks did target Batats because they knew how long Mitchell Robinson would be out and saw him potentially as someone who would replace Mitchell Robinson. Ultimately, Mitch has shown to be way better than him and really hard to replace in a general sense. So the Knicks right now are rolling it out with Mitch. They will consider some trades at the trade deadline as well in regards to backup big man and guards. But right now, there's also some backup big men they'd probably look at on the open market, like free agents down the line. Just not now. Bring back Kenny Wooten. A beautiful way to create space by Deuce and the Knicks, but with Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson down there, pull down the offensive board, and Josh tries to kick it out. It gets tipped. Knicks ball. Benjamin, it's a 6-point game in the first quarter. It's an 8-point game in the first quarter. I can't do math. Great inbound play. OG, quarter 3, no good. Mitchell Robinson getting another offensive rebound. OG considered shooting that one again. He wanted to do it, but Jonathan Isaac, a great defender. OG drops the ball, and is that a foul? It does look like it's a foul, so Jonathan Isaac did end up fouling him right there. OG doing what he does at the free throw line. Good stuff there. Knicks cut the game to a 6-point deficit right now and get to the 20s. So we love it. Good stuff by the Knicks right there. It is nice I'm not an actual announcer, so I could just totally be biased towards the Knicks the whole time. Though I am trying to explain what the Magic are doing as well, as Jonathan Isaac misses a 3 because the Magic cannot stop missing 3s. And I don't mean to insult them. They're winning the game because they're playing absolutely phenomenal defense. Deuce looked like a bit of a push-off, and he hits the 3 right there. Knicks now only down 3. I thought Deuce gave a little bit of a push-off right there, but the refs didn't call it, so it's not a foul. And now Deuce playing aggressive defense. That 3 psyched him up right there. Mitch gets a switch onto the guard action right there. That does look like, yeah, it's Tyus Jones. And Jonathan Isaac floats one. Oh, he made it. It doesn't count, but he did make it. It bounced off the top of the backboard, the shot clock, and goes in after Josh Hart committed a foul on Jonathan Isaac. Hart did get in his way, didn't stick his arms up. It does make sense. We are going to see that call get replayed, so we'll see what happens there. Guys, how we feeling? We good? We bad? We worried? We angry? We happy? I'm in a good mood, guys. I'm watching Knicks basketball. We're here talking Knicks basketball. What could be better? It's why I do this for a living. Also, if you guys are baseball fans and you want free agency news, make sure to tune in for your favorite baseball team, assuming one of them is the Yankees or the Mets. Make sure to tune in to both Yankees and Mets Digest. You can see this ugly face talking about those teams as well, specifically more often the Yankees, but I do talk about both teams every single day on YouTube as well as the New York Jets. And the Knicks will hold for the final shot, not the final shot of the quarter, but for as long as possible to draw up an action and also try to take some time away from Orlando as well on their final shot. And Jalen Brunson gets to the basket, can't get it. Mitchell Robinson tries to rebound, cannot. The Magic are going to run out in transition with 6 seconds to go. Little Euro step there by Jalen Suggs. 4 seconds for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson pissed at Josh Hart, especially for not picking up. He throws the ball to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to run down. It looks like he is going to pull this 3. He puts it up, and that is not going to go down. The Knicks are down 30-23 at the end of the first quarter. Orlando Magic playing phenomenal defense has given them the lead thus far in this game. And on top of that, I'm not that concerned right now for the Knicks. I think they can bounce back. But one of the slower quarters they've had all season long, so obviously you do not love to see that. This is way too much like last year. I got JB either 10 assists or 10. Do you need like a combined 10, or do you need him to get 10 of one of them? Because he's not getting you 10 rebounds. If I was Mike Brown, I'd crash out. I mean, look, he's going to make changes going into this. Jalen Brunson's played the entire first quarter, so we're going to see the Knicks have Jordan Clarkson likely step in for the first time this game. Clarkson can give a jolt of offense, especially against good defensive teams. He finds ways to score, gets crafty, and on top of that, is one of those guys who can psych up a team, really be a spark plug for you. So right now, I am Interested in seeing how some of these changes work and how the Knicks will continue to play fast-paced basketball. It's not going awfully. If it was going awfully, they'd be down like 15 points. They're down 7. Again, I'm not concerned. It's a 3-possession game with 3 quarters to go. You have to win a possession a quarter, and this thing's either tied or, in one sense of another, a 2-point game. At most. So, not concerned at the moment at all right now. We need JC here. JC will help. We'll get to see some changes in the lineups and all that. We'll get to see the Knicks do a few different things here. I mean, Jalen Brunson is just absolutely phenomenal at basketball right now, but he's also been by far the Knicks' only offensive weapon tonight, but it will be interesting to see if the Knicks can rally without him. That will get some other guys going, hopefully. I imagine we'll see Mikal get in as well, get some time to sort of be that first option for a bit, or be options 2 and 1 with Cat. So we'll see. And even sometimes when Mikal and Cat are out there together, Mikal becomes the number 1 option. Cat stays as the second option because Mikal then rises to the occasion a little bit more. Cat's just so good at that number 2 spot, it feels like. The Knicks look tired, and they are taking an L tonight. I'm not so concerned. If we play Orlando in the playoffs, we're in trouble. Look, it takes a lot more than 1 quarter for me to get nervous about this stuff. Thank you for the subscription. Somebody did just subscribe to the channel. As we see, we're now at 20,025 people. It's not about the score. It's about the way we play. Yeah, but I mean, the Knicks were not playing well and kept it within 7. Like, that's really what I'm saying here. So I'm not concerned. I'm worried. We got to put in Huck. I'm worried about Yabu. I mean, they're probably not going to throw in Huck over Yabu yet. They do like Yabusele a lot, and they're trying to figure out what works for him. What works for Yabu is not playing the 5. The man's a power forward. So if you keep playing with the 5, it's not going to work at all. But we are back. Another quarter of Knicks basketball. Mikal is in the game, sort of playing a bit of lead guard right now with Deuce and Jordan Clarkson also on the floor, along with Yabusele and Karl-Anthony Towns. So definitely an interesting lineup. Everybody can shoot in it. Cat, speaking of shooting, is going to shoot and miss a 3. So that's not ideal. But we're good. Everything's cool. Magic on the offensive end right here, and there is a whistle. And a fight for the ball down low. Wendell Carter coming away with it right there on the ground. He does try to free it, and he does free it. And Deuce intercepts that. Good interception by Deuce McBride right there. Excellent play for him. The Knicks getting on that offensive end. Kick that to the corner for Yabusele for 3. It's good. There we go. The Knicks right now cut it back to a 4-point game. 30-26. Orlando has the lead. The Knicks playing aggressive defense right there did work. Look, if the Magic are going to lock in defensively, the Knicks are too, and we know the Knicks can play good defense. Right there, the failed bucket by Franz Wagner. Deuce now pushing the pace. He's slowing down a bit, seeing Jonathan Isaac in front of him. And Cat with a favorable matchup, but he gets stripped right there by Franz, who is, again, just having a very good night at the office right here. Mikal trying to slow down that fast break. Does it quite well. Guards half the team. And Wendell Carter took some steps. We need a backup point guard. I still think that Jordan Clarkson and Deuce can handle it. And I think by the trade deadline, we'll know if they can or not. I think 10 games in is a small enough sample size that I would rather see the next 40 before the trade deadline. And that's when I would have a lot more feelings about what exactly, or not 40, but you know what I mean, like 35. Because it usually is a little bit after the halfway mark of the season. Good little DHO right there, but it doesn't do anything whatsoever except get a switch. Cat wants to fight for the switch. Deuce had to put it up. Only had 3 seconds. Would have rushed Cat a lot. Mikal should probably cut off the ball a little bit earlier right there and passes it in. That does get under to Carter. Good help by Cat as Mikal picks that off. The Knicks would have numbers if they go. They're not going to have numbers now. It's even. Jordan Clarkson with the ball in the corner. Oh, he had a lane to try to isolate a little bit. Decided not to. And a turnover by Orlando right here. Orlando still yet to score in the quarter. And Desmond Bane gets fouled. I shouldn't have said that. Both of the free throws were good there by Desmond Bane. Deuce McBride with the ball here. They're working that pick and roll, Cat and Deuce, and it works right there. Cat muscles his way to the basket and yells something either in celebration or wanted a foul. It's not exactly clear. A lob goes horribly wrong for the Magic, but they do end up getting the ball back here. Bounces off the backboard. Little toss into the area there, and Franz Wagner had the size advantage on Jordan Clarkson. Scores there 34-28. The Magic currently lead the game. And we do have a stoppage in play here. The Knicks are doing a decent job of getting Franz to foul people, so we should like that, because he has been their best player tonight thus far. Cat fakes the DHO right there, trying to create something. Ends up driving and just doing it himself as he does not get fouled. Once the call there, the Magic now in transition. They do have a 5-on-4. Deuce has to cut off Wendell Carter, leaves enough space for Desmond Bane to easily lay that ball up. Deuce saw that it was going to be wide open. Desmond Bane just waited, bided his time. He knew it was going to be a 5-on-4. Had enough room that there wasn't even a contest until the ball was basically out of his hands. Easy layup from there. Mikal Bridges tries to create that mid-range shot he likes so much. Got a good look. One he usually makes. His Cat just tossed Jonathan Isaac. And he does get the foul called. The question is it for a tech? It likely will be at this point. Yeah, I mean, Cat flung Jonathan Isaac right there in frustration. Let's see what happens. We see Cat go up. Wanted a foul there. Fairly questionable if he should have gotten fouled. Gets tangled up with Jonathan Isaac and flings him. And then Jonathan Isaac absolutely flops to an incredible degree, because he's a 7-foot-tall man who just flew off his feet when Cat did this. So, flop there from Jonathan Isaac. Cat's heated right now. This is about as mad as I've seen Karl-Anthony Towns in a very long time. Probably since that Pistons series. So, obviously, the frustration is flowing right now for a Knicks team that is desperately trying to get some momentum going here. Bane is solid. We should have gotten him. I wanted Desmond Bane in the draft so much, man. I really did. I really wanted the Knicks to draft Desmond Bane. I'd like to see the Knicks be doing a little bit better against the Magic, who have struggled against so many teams thus far. 39-28 right now. So, obviously, the Magic on a run, unideal. Right now for the Knicks, trying to find any sense of momentum and have really struggled to thus far. And 41, just like that. So, another basket there. Knicks severely struggling to get anything going, which is making it easier for the Magic to take some momentum here. How we doing right now, guys? Obvious Orlando size is going to be an issue for the Knicks. Yeah, this is one of those times that it really is starting to feel like the Knicks absolutely need to do something in regards to just their future with some bigs and just with the trade situation. Just come the deadline, I would love to see the Knicks be able to do something here because this is not working right now for the team. Josh Hart is currently down with a face took a shot right there. Yeah, great lay by Josh Hart. It's not that the Knicks are, playing the wrong way on purpose. It's the Magic are forcing them into these bad situations right now. Like, the Knicks, yeah, they're playing good defense, but they're not playing good offense. The Magic have been very, very good right now. That's really what it is more than anything. Josh got poked in the eye, it looked like. So, I thought he got hit in the nose, but it looks like he just got poked in the eye. So, it's not something that I think we should all be like, well, this is a severe issue. They're not just going to randomly change their play style overnight. This is because, more than anything, they're being forced. And, the Magic are suffocating a lot of the Knicks guys. They're creating splits, or they're more so allowing splits. So the Magic, what they're doing is trying to run the Knicks off the line at all costs. The Knicks are a team that's taken a bunch of free throws, or not free throws, threes this season. I can't speak. Trying to work on these streams right now, guys. It's being a little wonky right now, so just doing some troubleshooting at the same time right now. But it's more than anything, it's not even the Knicks it feels like the Magic they're suffocating them defensively. They're just running the Knicks off the line at all costs, and it's working thus far. The Knicks are working really hard to get threes that they haven't had to work very hard for this season. That is the issue at hand. Yeah, I thought we should adjust at some point. Yeah, I'm going to start betting on the Magic every time I bet against them. Also the Magic just weirdly beat the Knicks quite often. This has been a yearly thing where the Magic just have our number. Again, we played the Magic, lost, and then the next day RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly were traded for OG Anunoby. So, this is not the newest thing. Josh Hart shaking it off, saying he's all right. Obviously great to see. The last thing you want is an injured Josh Hart. We are cursed on ESPN. We absolutely. That's been a thing, too. It's a game full of curses for us. Literal game full of curses for the Knicks. ESPN game against the Orlando Magic. I mean, the Knicks need to get some more. They're getting to the line solidly. They really need to figure out a way to get things going on other areas as well. Like, that feels so important right now for this team that they just have to get going in other situations, other areas. That worries me at the moment. It's just the lack of success from everywhere else on the field, or on the court. 46-33 at this time between the New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic. Knicks down 13, desperately needing to get something going. And again, they're just leaving guys open from three. The fact that it's worked so much has been absolutely insane. Wish I had known that. Oh, no. I believe. Hey, man, hold the faith that they could turn this around. They need to get things going. They're getting some second chance attempts too. So it's not like they're not doing anything that they usually do. Like, there is still some classic Knicks stuff here. So we do have something that we can kind of take solace in at the moment. Oh, man, this thing must turn around. We absolutely need to see this thing just really bounce back right now. I believe. Keep believing, Carl. Keep believing. I believe. Still a 46-33 score with a little under 5 minutes to go in this quarter of action right here and in the first half of this Knicks Magic game. Right now, the Knicks, remember, they are the second seed in the East right now. They're trying to catch up to the Detroit Pistons, as you can see below. A team that they absolutely should be able to catch, and I do expect them to do as much or as so. Man, Desmond Bane's game winner against the Trailblazers was nuts. Absolute insanity. JB at the line. I mean, the Knicks, again, they've done well at getting to the line this game. This has been what they've done well thus far. So they need to keep they just need to find a way to keep doing that. They need to stay getting to the line and then also find a way to score that's not at the free throw line. Because that's another big part of this right now. And also making your free throws helps for that as well. And Jalen Brunson does make the second one. 46-34 is your score right now for the Knicks against the Orlando Magic. Now, the Knicks desperately needing some stops right here. We do see, again, Deuce is playing that extended defense. It seems like it's working. I wish more of the Knicks would do that. They are starting to show that now. They created the split for Batats. An athletic layup that he hits. Goga Batats with a really, really impressive end one right there. Really looped that ball up. Ended up lacing up. The Knicks now back down to 14 points after that one. So, not a good moment for the Knicks. The fact that Goga just hit a scoop layup like that is absolutely nuts. Definitely did not expect that to happen, guys. If you did, comment that down below. And he hits the free throw. I really didn't think he was going to, so I changed the scoreboard a little bit earlier than maybe I would have. But there we go. Knicks with the ball right now. Desperately need to do something right here. They're really, again, this is the problem, is the Magic are disrupting the passing lanes right now, and it's really worked. Deuce trying to create any space at all. They find Josh Hart out for that spray three, but Josh hesitates before shooting it. He misses it. Mitchell Robinson grabs the offensive rebound. Deuce McBride puts it up for three. That one's no good as well. The Knicks get an open attempt from one of their best shooters, and it does not fall at the time where the Knicks absolutely need it to fall. Again, we see Franz Wagner find the matchup against Jalen Brunson. He's been cooking on it all night, and he continues to as he hits a very, very nice layup for himself. And the lead now gets even larger at a 17-point lead by the Orlando Magic. The first time the Knicks have looked really, really outmatched all season long right now. It just feels like they maybe do not have the stuff tonight. Deuce tries to create, trying to find something here, finds Josh Hart on the wing. Now, right now with this, man, I want to see them, Josh Hart with a turnaround. They're forcing the Magic are forcing the Knicks into some really, really bad shots right now. And it's not been ideal for this team whatsoever. It's definitely had a negative impact on them. The Knicks able to get a turnover right there. Jalen Suggs does not like that call. Jalen Brunson absolutely takes a little bit of a flop right there. Getting back Jonathan Isaac for pulling his off. I know people want to say, well, this guy flopped. Well, guess what? Most people in the NBA flop. So I'm not too concerned about that right now, man. And remember, keep believing in the Knicks. Again, few possessions, all of a sudden, things are A-okay. So that's the way I'm seeing them right now. 51-34. The Knicks on track for their worst half this season by a long shot right now in regards to their offense, especially in regards to their stars on offense. Brunson pulls up a three, misses Mitch with another offensive rebound, tries to free the ball, tosses it away, says his arm got hit. He's not thrilled about that one at all. Mitch is doing what Mitch does, but they haven't been reaping the rewards the way they usually do. Well, the Knicks do have the ball, so that's good at least. That's the thing. Mitchell Robinson can play well whenever. That's not going to change. The problem is the Knicks need everyone else to play well, and they need to capitalize on the things that Mitchell Robinson does well to have Mitch be optimized. That's a foul on the inbound. Definitely cannot grab him like that when he tries to run. Jalen Brunson will walk to the free throw line. These free throws feel important just to cut it to 15. That's a mental victory just because, and it's not going to be free throws. It actually is side out. Brunson thought it was a free throw, so I followed and thought it was a free throw as well. Yeah, this game is chippy. The Knicks do not like this team right now. I wonder if the Magic are playing more physical than most teams usually do, and they're trying to just, I'm not saying play dirty, but rough the Knicks up a little to try to give them some trouble. I would not be shocked if that's what we're seeing right now, man. I really wouldn't be thus far. Desmond Bane will step out. The Knicks, look, they got to go out there. They got to get things rolling right now. Take these last 3 minutes and win these 3 minutes. That's what you want to do right here. Win these 3 minutes. Go into the half saying we had momentum. We know what we're doing. This is what works against them. Jalen Brunson gets a matchup he wants. Looks out for that corner three. Doesn't get it. Excellent defense. Landry Shamet puts up a tough three. Does not hit it, but he did get fouled on the three. Shamet will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. This is big right here. Cuts it to under 15 again. It's mental stuff like that because the roundness of the number 15. Having that 5 there, all of a sudden, it does start to round things out because then you're closer to being tied than being down 30, and teams and players, you do start to think about that. You start to overthink everything. So this is good for the Knicks to see, absolutely. And it is kind of nice to see that even if the Knicks are not going to play well, that Jalen Suggs is still just, despite being a great defender, just is unable to guard Jalen Brunson. It's good to see that for sure right now. So, absolutely excellent seeing that stuff right there. And Shamet misses that second free throw. That one hurts. We will see what the next one holds, as the Knicks do have a chance to now cut this to an exact 15-point game. Mike Brown smiling a little bit right there, cracks a bit of a smile, as the Knicks are now down 15. The team desperately needs to get something going, and get something going soon. All right, we see Shamet get a little bit broken right there, it looks like, and just a perfect shot right there. And, Paulo Banchero, we now know, is questionable to return to the game. So, that is an interesting update right here. Paulo might not come back as he strained his left groin, according to the Orlando Magic. That is a huge update there. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to muscle through, trying to get something going. Airballs the baby hook. Not great stuff right there at all. The Knicks, again, they're being forced to work really hard. They're forcing the Knicks to work right here, and it's working for the Magic, because right now the Knicks seriously struggling with this, as the Magic now are up 55-36. Mikal trying to create mid-range shot, one that he likes, and there's a bucket by Mikal Bridges. Finally, something to be happy about for the Knicks. They now cut it back down to a 17-point game. Obviously, still a huge mountain to climb. Final 2 minutes. You want to see the Knicks win these, and instead, bounce, bucket, same shot twice. Wendell Carter Jr. Same time, possession after possession. Just looking good right now. Jalen Brunson steps back. Oh, I want the Knicks to come back so badly. I just want to see something good. Show me something good, Knicks. Show me something to root for. Give me something to believe in. You just need that one play. That's all you need. You need that one moment. I feel like I'm about to starting to rap "Lose Yourself" or something. It's not going to happen. Not today, at least. And not ever. You know how we go right now. There is a little break in the action right now, as we are seeing the Knicks are down 59-38. Not a great score with a minute and a half left in this first half of Knicks basketball. I could tell from the start this game had a funny feeling. Of course, this is the game I first do a live watch along for. Of course. Why not, man? You did say it was going wrong when it was 2-2. I'll give you that. That tea is cold, everybody. That is what you want to hear right now. I know, but wow, some guy just did the most absurd dance on the dance cam right now. If you're watching on NBA League Pass and you just saw that guy do that and the Knicks not turn their camera away, that is interesting. Guys, I truly believe the Knicks are going to come back, win this game, and then never lose again, and then win the NBA Finals. The Knicks are not playing with joy, that's for sure. They're being bothered. The Magic are doing a good job at bothering the Knicks. And right now, it is working. So we want to see that obviously turn around. We want to see a lot turn around for the Knicks over these final 90 seconds of NBA action in the first half of this game. So definitely a lot to think about. R.I.P. Michael Ray Richardson. This is the exact type of stream I was looking for to watch my parlay. Well, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single New York Knicks update. We will be doing these also. This is not the only one. This is not a one-off. We are going to do these, especially by the second half of the season. These are going to become a fairly regular thing. We're going to get at least 1 to 2 per week. There's going to be weeks where the Knicks play 4 games. I'm going to do 4 of these. Depends on my availability. Also, it depends on my location right now. Being up in Canada right now does give me a bit of a way to do it because I do have some other space that I'm using right now. But we will do this more often. Don't worry about that. This will become a more common thing in just a few. I mean, not like I'm not going to do another one for a few weeks, but in just a few weeks. Like, especially by the start of 2026. We're going to be getting these regularly, man. We're going to be getting these regularly. Because they're fun to do, too. It's fun to talk Knicks with people while you watch the game. 59-39 Knicks are down right now. And Jalen Brunson hits 2 free throws. So 59-40. The Knicks hit the 40 mark. That's something, man. Turnaround starts now, guys. Turnaround does start right now. So get ready. Jalen Brunson is having a good game. Getting to the free throw line a lot. Has 9 free throws, going 7 for 9. He's playing well. It's the matter of fact that Jalen Brunson can always play well. It's just they force him to work hard, and he can do it, but the rest of the team is struggling to do the same. Great defense by Jalen Brunson to go under those screens. The Knicks definitely are making sure the team goes under a lot of screens, but Brunson does pick up a foul there. Looks like Tristan Da Silva will be going to the line here. But yeah, I mean, hey man, it's not been a great game thus far. Not at all. And we get another subscriber. Thank you so much to whoever just subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it a whole lot. Does mean a whole lot that you just subscribed, so thank you. Thank you very much. We are on that grind every single day to bring you the best Knicks content on the internet. So we're going to keep doing that. The Knicks right now, missed shot. Tried to get the putback. Jonathan Isaac tried to get flashy with it. It doesn't work. Mikal slows down. The Knicks should really try to heat up, start going. And the defense sets up right now for Orlando, which has been killer thus far. Cat drives through the middle and a strong layup by Karl-Anthony Towns. Getting that anger out right there. He's chasing down Franz Wagner as much as he can. Franz tries to pull back. Cat avoids the foul, but it also does lead to a basket. The Knicks still down 20, 62-42 with 44 seconds to go in the half. Remember when these games were so routine? You'd just be down 20. It's like, yep, well, that's the Knicks. Now it feels weird. Times are changing. Brunson with a 3 here. No good. That one would have really felt good. The Magic will likely hold for one last shot. Tyus Jones kicks it over to Franz Wagner, who's had a phenomenal half. Mikal Bridges will pick him up pretty high in that half court. The Magic are setting a play up right now. Looks like it's for Tyus Jones to be freed up for some sort of secondary action right here. We see the switch again, and now Wendell Carter does get Jalen Brunson on him. And the shot by Franz, a little bit of a heat check, and there's some fouling on the play. Knicks ball. The Knicks will have not an easy attempt, but they will have an attempt to cut the lead to 20 with these final 2.7 seconds before we go into the half. And in the half, well, we're just going to keep talking ball, man, because why not? Why not, man? So, yeah, I mean, look, the Magic, I don't want to say they got the shot they want, but they got the switch they want. Yeah, and Wendell Carter just shoves Jalen Brunson into OG Anunoby. Brunson goes down, clear foul on Wendell Carter. The Knicks are in the bonus here, so that works out well for the Knicks right here. I mean, obviously I see why Wendell Carter was being physical Reffing is crazy, but this team doesn't do well with physicality. They haven't faced this physicality yet. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? But they haven't faced this physicality yet this year. Clearly, the Knicks don't like it, and as a jump ball, they'll end up calling it. So even if the Knicks win this, they're aligning it so the heave will be for Jalen Brunson, who if Jonathan Isaac lunges at him, Brunson will try to draw the foul. As Wendell Carter cannot stop jumping. It does go to Jalen Brunson. He'll put a dribble on the floor. Jonathan Isaac got there and stole the ball. And terrible, 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 terrible half from the New York Knicks. The worst half they've had all season. By far their worst first half. The scorer on the board that you see right now is the score on the board with the New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic at the moment. Another subscriber has joined. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We have over an hour left on this live stream between halftime and the game right now, guys. So definitely it has been a good one thus far for the Orlando Magic. For the Knicks, it's been brutal. It's been brutal, man. It definitely has not been the game that we want to see from the New York Knicks thus far. They need to find a way to get more threes because right now they're not playing their style. What they're doing is they're playing similarly to last year when they faced toughness and a good defense and physicality. They're struggling mightily to find out where their rhythm is, and if they can't do that, it's causing some trouble, and they try to force everything, and by forcing everything, the ball time and time again ends up with Jalen Brunson trying to force everything with a defense that's not fully collapsing on him because they don't want to create those splits for open threes. So Brunson keeps having to go one-on-one. Am I serious, dude? This is what I say. I can barely speak English, let alone other languages. But Jalen Brunson keeps having to really attack super aggressively, and the more that Jalen Brunson has to keep attacking super aggressively, the more it's going to wear him out, and the less the Knicks are going to be able to really do anything in the long run. I do want to see the team give Brunson a bit of an earlier rest in the third quarter, just to see what exactly is going to happen without him on there. Are they going to fall apart, or will they learn to sort of bounce off each other? If they can learn to bounce off each other and really get things going and get a rhythm going without Jalen Brunson on the floor, then it's going to open up more isolations for later on in the game when isolation scoring becomes at its most important, which is usually the ends of games when a lot of games do come down to an ISO scorer being able to hit shots and another team not having a guy to be a constant shot maker. So all that is something the Knicks are going to have to consider going forwards. Hopefully Mike Brown will help us adjust. Literally everything is going wrong right now. Look, not only are the Knicks missing the open threes they're getting, they're struggling to get the open threes. And that's the last thing you really want to see out of the Knicks. You want to see them be getting these open threes as much as humanly possible. So hopefully we see the Knicks just continue to do that. We are going to take a little 3-minute break, not even, really 2-minute break. I will be right back, and then I will be going nowhere for the rest of the game. Thank you, Kevin. We're going to pretend like I wasn't muted right there and talking. We are back for the third quarter, which is absolutely... Well, the third quarter hasn't begun yet, but it's absolutely exciting to be back here once again. The Magic are playing good defense. Yeah, the defense has been good. It's been preventing the Knicks from getting any sort of rhythm whatsoever, and that's definitely been a huge issue here. I mean, the Knicks, they can't get the rhythm that they've been having. They've had, I mean, the last couple of games, they've been scoring over 130 points. So now that this is the case, it's definitely worrisome, and I definitely do want to see the Knicks find a way to get some more rhythm going forwards, and they're going to have to learn how to create that. They need to find a way to make the defense commit more to that paint so the Knicks can kick the ball out. Right now, the Magic are preventing the Knicks from kicking the ball out, and it's definitely caused a whole lot of issues for the team right now. So we do need to see the Knicks go out there and figure out a way to get more of a rhythm going. We have 6 assists. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue. We're not creating shots for our teammates right now. The Knicks are cutting everyone off very, very well, and while that happens, it has caused a lot of stress on everybody else to try to find any sort of way to score the ball. It's just time and time again ended up having to be JB. There's been no one who's really fit and no one who's been able to go out there and get these baskets right now. So like with the Knicks, with this team right now, I want to see them start moving as fast as humanly possible. And I mean, right now, it just feels like they're not at all they're not playing their game. They're not playing their game whatsoever. It's not even been close to their game. This has been the opposite of what the Knicks have done. This is a Tom Thibodeau team when it's playing poorly, really is what the Knicks have been right now. So they need to find a way to get back to being a Mike Brown team, a team that they've successfully been against every team that they've played. I'm not saying it's led to a win every single night, but they've played like a Mike Brown team. Right now, we're not seeing them play like a Mike Brown team. They're not able to get out in transition. They're not pushing the pace ball enough. They're not creating more off-ball looks. The off-ball looks that they've tried to create haven't worked. They need to really try to do that. Create as many off-ball looks as possible. I mean, Jalen Brunson, he's going to be getting the ball denied from him, whether he's on the ball or off the ball at this point anyway. And because of that, they're not really having anyone else help. And it's leading to Brunson getting a lot of baskets, but nobody else has been scoring. So the Knicks need to find a way to not do that. If they want to find a way to not do that, they're going to have to continue to go out there and just find what works. Mike Brown will help explain a lot. Yeah. We're going to see what happens. We are going to see how a Mike Brown team comes out after getting a beating for the first time. This is an important moment for the Knicks. How do they respond? I know it's the fourth half in exactly 24 hours. It's tiring. I mean, actually a little bit under 24 hours. Remember, that last game, wow, I'm looking at an empty arena right now between the Pelicans and the Utah Jazz. That thing was sad. That was just, I mean, it fully distracted me. That was so depressing. I trust Mike Brown a lot, too. I was lukewarm on the hire, but everything that he's done thus far does make me a lot happier with what he's been able to do. I want to see Kolek on the floor against this team. I think he could push the pace and give us a new look because right now we're clamped and playing iso ball. I agree. This is the one thing. The Knicks, outside of Jalen Brunson, haven't had another floor general, I don't want to mumble my words, on the court right now. They've used Deuce and Jordan Clarkson as a hybrid with also Mikal running some lead guard. And it really would help if the Knicks could just go out there and start to find some real momentum with a different player. It's one of those situations where I am totally into the idea of Tyler Kolek getting in the game. Put him in and see if he could push the pace. He's very good at that. He's good at getting down the court fast and getting kickouts. They're also going to play differently compared to Kolek because they're not going to deny him the ball the whole time. So that becomes a different sort of situation that we haven't seen yet. That'll help. And then again, it's not about saying don't play through Jalen Brunson. It's find a way to play when Jalen Brunson's not out there. So when he's back in there, they're not just honed in on JB, which has worked up to this point. Something that we really obviously don't want to see work because that's really what teams have done to us in the playoffs. So we need to find a way. And again, playoffs are a long time away. I'm not really concerned about the playoffs right now when we're 10.5 games into the season right now. I'm looking forwards to, we're going to get back to happy hours as well on Fridays. Probably not this Friday. Maybe. It's possible. But we are going to get back to doing those consistently again as time goes on. I did a mini one on Halloween, but, like, we're going to get back to doing happy hour. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. It's going to be a good time, so you don't want to miss out on those as well. Those streams will always get fun. We always get those active, so we're going to have some more streaming on this channel going forwards. It's fun to stream, man. It's fun to talk to you guys. Sit down, stream, talk about the game. I mean, we're getting a good amount from Mitch. He's gotten a bunch of offensive rebounds and kicked the ball out. It's just not really, like, led to anything as of yet. So that's really part of this right now. This is one of those games where you need him to be a dominant presence on the glass. He's being pretty good. His rebounding has been solid this game. He's not playing a ton of minutes, man, and he's doing well in the minutes that he's had. So they just need to find a way to really find that rhythm. Because Mitch is getting the offensive rebounds. He's getting the kickouts. It's then a matter of, okay, what's next? Like, can we get an open three? Can we get a corner three? He's more getting outplayed by Goga, weirdly, on Mitch's defensive side. That's what it feels like more. Like, I mean, who saw the Goga scoop layup coming? That was crazy. I did not expect Goga Batats to break out a scoop layup ever in my lifetime. Yeah, OG and Mikal are asleep right now. They're just... Neither man has been able to do anything. And they're also stopping Landry Shamet from getting open threes, which is his whole game, so that's concerning as well. Anyone just catch me zone out right there? All right, guys. I'm going to be staying on the mic. You're not going to see me in the screen for 1 second, but I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be reading the chat. We're back. I had to fill up my water bottle, man. It's a lot of talking. I need to stay hydrated. Oh, yeah, no. Again, Mitch is grabbing boards. It's not that he's not grabbing rebounds. The Knicks aren't doing anything with those rebounds. It's just been time and time again. Things have just not gone the Knicks' way because Mitch gets an offensive rebound, kicks the ball out, and the match either closed out so fast it's not an open three, the Knicks don't shoot it, or the Knicks have just missed some flat-out open threes. Right now it's been Franz Wagner, though. He's been the one that's really been torching the Knicks thus far this game. It's really been tough for the Knicks. They need to find a way to slow him down, which has been put OG on him, because having Mikal on Paulo has worked enough up to this point where I'm not afraid of the Knicks going out there and using that as sort of part of their play here. Third quarter about to get underway here. How are we feeling? Are we due for a New York Knicks comeback? Comment down below if the Knicks are coming back in this game right here, right now. Are they going to do it? Will they pull it off? I'm choosing to believe they will, man. I'm an optimist with the Knicks right now. And I'm always a Knicks optimist. Always will be. That's how I rock here. I doubled down on my Knicks money line halfway through the first. Oh, no, Kevin. It's all right, though. We're coming back, man. We're coming back. We're coming back. Keep believing. The Knicks are the best team in human history, man. Don't forget it. We're who the NBA fears. Oh, look, they're going hands in. They're doing a roll call. We could score in hers. Absolutely, we can. We're a fast-paced scoring team now. Things are different. We could take a 20-point lead, even as a slow-paced team. We took down a 20-point lead, and then did it again. And that was in the playoffs against the Boston Celtics. Brunson got to get back to the game plan. I'm telling you, they're forcing him into this. They're forcing him into playing a lot of ISO ball. That's really what it has been more than anything else. It hasn't been like they're forcing the ISO ball by leaving him on the island with Suggs, which is a matchup that Brunson wins. It's just a matter of now trying to get everything going and continuing to just effectively force Jalen Brunson to do all the offense. But we're back underway, second half of basketball action right now, and I am so excited to talk about it. All right, Jonathan Ives got Karl-Anthony Towns coming out of this. It looks like Paolo Banchero will not be coming back into the game after a left groin strain. I've never yelled groin strain that excitedly before. A great lob from Jalen Brunson to Mitchell Robinson right there, and I'm now tempted to yell groin strain every time I see a lob. I'm not going to do it, but I'm tempted to because of that. But right now we have good defense by Jalen Brunson. Jalen Suggs gets the foul call. That's a weak foul call. 10 dimes tonight and we'll win if Brunson and Cat get... Brunson's not getting 10 assists tonight. Or not Brunson, sorry. Brunson can, and I'd like him to. Cat's not getting 10 assists tonight. 10 rebounds, hell yeah. He'll get 12, but not. Oh, man. And Jalen Suggs hits the first free throw right there. 63-44 for our current score in this game right now. And it is 64-44. The Magic are back up by 20 points. Mikal bringing the ball up right here. The Knicks trying to get Brunson some off-ball work. Again, Jalen Suggs in a full ball denial, and the ref will call a stop to the game as the Knicks will inbound the ball right there. Paolo Banchero will officially not be returning to the game due to a left groin strain. He will not be coming back. The Knicks now will really be able to hone in on Franz Wagner. Hopefully Paulo is okay, of course, obviously. You never want to see someone get injured. Paulo is also awesome. And a great move by Cat, but, I mean, he also grabs the rebound somehow. Good work by Mitch down there. They were so focused on Mitch that Mitch touching the ball let Cat go in there and get a little bit of a rip away right there. Cat scores a nice basket under the hoop. And Desmond Bane responds with a missed three right there. The Knicks now have some momentum. They have the ball currently as Jalen Brunson brings it up. I don't want to see Brunson slow it down as much. Keep the pace going. Brunson with a floater right there. He scores that and one! All of a sudden, this thing has started to turn around pretty quickly for the Knicks right here as it is now 64-48. Brunson with a chance to score one more as well. Created that space, and that's an open look right there. And we saw Franz Wagner step away. He didn't crowd Jalen Brunson. He went to go cover if Brunson kicked that out to OG, or he might have ripped the ball away. So Brunson, the right call to take that one up. Did you see the report if the Pelicans lose tonight, they will fire their coach? I'm not surprised. I do expect them to fire Willie Green very soon. I have covered the Pelicans in the past, and I don't think Willie Green is the right coach for that team. We'll put it that way. But right now, things are good. For the Knicks, at least, not for the Pelicans. Things are horrible for the Pelicans. Mitchell Robinson reaches around and does not get the steal. That will be a reach-in foul on Mitch. You don't want to see Mitch tack up fouls. He has been one of the best players on the court tonight. I mean, really been the Knicks' second best player outside of Jalen Brunson tonight. And it's incredible how often we do say that about Mitchell Robinson. Truly because of the lack of games he plays. The man is so damn underrated. And a shot from Franz Wagner, and that is nothing but air right there. Completely airballs that OG Anunoby all over Franz, who has to adjust his mask right there a little bit. Hopefully his nose is feeling okay. I believe it was the nose that he hurt. Mitchell Robinson sets a little fly screen right there. Jalen Brunson cuts in, floater again, and it does not go. Mitchell Robinson grabs the rebound, kicks it back out to Mikal. Mikal steps through, tries to find that kick out, finds Jalen Brunson, has to not pass it directly, or that would have went completely out of bounds. OG decides to not use the cat screen and falls over and falls out of bounds. Not great. Not ideal. I would personally go on the record and say that you should not slip and fall near the baseline and drop the ball out of bounds. Not a good idea. OG Anunoby, if you had a ball handle, man, you would be Kawhi Leonard. But right now you're OG Anunoby, and that's great too. And great defense by the Knicks to force Jalen Suggs to throw it away to Mikal. That is a goaltending right there. Mikal gets the ball hit off the rim. It was over the cylinder right there, and Jalen Suggs did bounce the ball off. What's up with Paulo? Is he injured? Yes. Paulo strained his left groin. Paulo Banchero will not be returning to the game for anyone who is curious at the moment. And, yep, fully grabs the rim. Jalen Suggs, that is. Understandable call there. Correct call if you ask me. And the screen right there, high ball screen right there. The Knicks looking like they'll recover in time. And great defense by Mitchell Robinson. They call a foul. Man, oh man, the Knicks were starting to get things going. They're up to 51 points right now, 64-51. Things felt like they were going pretty decently. And now things done changed real fast. So we see that right now. And we are going to continue to hope that the Knicks go out there and continue to ball. Obviously, you don't want to allow free throws, but here we are. I still love the way that I just screamed groin strain earlier on the on that right there. The Knicks defense looks like it's starting to at least tighten up a little bit right here. Obviously, allowing fouls is not good. It is 65-51 now. The Orlando Magic have the lead. Knicks down 14 right now. Jalen Brunson, little step back midi. That is no good there, but the shot you want, ball hit away. Also, if you missed it, Landry Shamet has subbed in for Mitchell Robinson, who picked up 2 quick fouls in the third quarter. OG kind of got a hand on that ball there, but would have made all the difference. Right there, we see Mikal Bridges hand it off to Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet puts the ball up and hits that shot right there. Good shot from Landry Shamet right there. Paulo, 25 PRA. Am I cooked? Yeah, you're likely cooked. I apologize to say, as someone who has gambled as well. I also don't know why I looked out of my phone to see those messages, because it's on the screen as well. 68-53, Magic are up, attacking the hole, open 3 right there, and that is no good, but Mikal doesn't focus on the rebound, and Franz gets an open floater that he misses. Not Goga Batats at all with that rebound. I cannot see. That was Jalen Suggs. I was not even close, but in fairness, I had to switch to SD very briefly, so I blame the SD. This will be a side out right here as Josh Hart is going to come in to help some rebounding. Shamet has solidified himself this season. He solidified himself last season, man. Towards the end of the year, that man was cooking, putting up 10 points per game, shooting around 50% from 3. Man was killing it. Landry Shamet really got things going, showed to be that quick trigger shooter that's so helpful for the Knicks right now. And the Knicks are going to need some of those because they are down 15, 68-53 right now, and there was a foul on the play. That layup from Desmond Bane will not be counting for us or anyone else on this planet. So that's good. 8:12 to go in the third quarter right now. We are really, really in need of a Knicks comeback right now. What is OG doing? OG has had his second rough game in a row now. He's really got... the defense has been good. The defense has been good by OG, but the offense has not been. OG right there. Got a little bit beat on the Franz three. Franz misses that three. A little bit of a collision between some players. Brunson comes away with the ball. Good rebound by Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson trying to attack Jalen Suggs. Kicks Josh Hart, and Josh Hart gets violently blocked by Jalen Suggs. I mean, Brunson has to go up with those, man. Wide open. And out there, OG tries to get the late contest. Late contest is not good enough here as Wendell Carter continues to have a great game against the Knicks right now. It is now 71-53. The Orlando Magic have the lead on the Knicks right now. OG gets to the corner three. He will shoot it, and it's on target right there. OG desperately needed something to fall, and he does. The Knicks are now with 56 points. Cut the lead back down to 15. I hate saying that. I mean, it's better than Chris Paul cuts the lead to, 28, 38? But then the Knicks just upset right now. Jalen Brunson grabbing onto his back a little bit right there, maybe because he's carried the Knicks tonight with the help of nobody but Mitchell Robinson, at least up to this point. Josh Hart's not had a bad game as well. It's not like they're all playing poorly. Landry Shamet as well, but the Knicks need more from their better players. Oh, Landry Shamet throws a scary pass right there. You got to kick that to the corner, Landry. All right, that actually works. Not going to argue with a little midi action right there as Landry Shamet does cut the lead back down to 15. The Knicks are stuck at a Stallworth right now. They're stuck at 15 at a 15-point deficit. They need to find a way to cut this down. Franz Wagner, a beautiful Euro step, beats OG Anunoby from beginning to end. Absolutely. That was how I felt with the 3-2 by OG, but we need more of those. We need a lot more. The Knicks will have Josh Hart on the ball right now. Karl-Anthony Towns really nudges Franz. I'm glad that's not a foul, but it might have been. Jalen Brunson scores a nice basket right there. Again, it's just a constant battle between 17 and 15. The Knicks poke the ball loose. It is the Knicks' ball. The Knicks finally get a stop that they desperately, desperately needed right there, man. That was crucial. It was crucial they went and got that stop, and they absolutely did. And we will go to a timeout. Off to commercial that they go. We don't go anywhere. We still talk about the Knicks. This is great. All right, I don't like this half, or this quarter. I don't like they're stuck between this 15, 17-point deficit. They desperately need to stop and to stop trading blows back and forth. Right now, the Knicks need to hone in on Franz Wagner more because Wagner's getting too many one-on-ones for a guy who's been cooking them all night. Have someone else out there. Put someone else in that position. See what's going to happen. If it's going to be a problem, then it's going to continue to be a problem, and then we adjust from there. But right now, guard Franz Wagner. Let him kick it out. Let that be the play. Clearly, you're already allowing them to shoot some threes, so you might as well just make sure Franz Wagner's not the guy who beats you. That's really what the Knicks should be doing right now. The question is if that is what they're going to be doing or if it's going to be something completely different. So, we're going to see how this goes from here. Obviously, some time left to go out there and make a change in the game. It's the NBA. No lead is safe nowadays. So, definitely curious on this one. Oh, man. What's been your guys' favorite Knicks game this year? Let me know. What Knicks game have you had the most fun watching this season? I believe, will continue to believe in the Knicks that they can come back, that they can make some noise here. Man, right now with the Knicks, it's all about stops. The baskets, those shots will fall. I just want to see them keep stopping the Magic. I know it's hard to get stops when you're being stopped as well, but still, at the same time, the Knicks need to find a way to slow down. I mean, the Magic's offense is so bad. If you just keep getting stop after stop after stop, the Knicks will start to turn that around with their pace. They just need to not let the Magic continue to get those one-on-ones with Franz. I do feel like that's going to be all the difference right now. Just don't let Franz beat you. Nobody else really has been outside of Goga Bitadze at points. And, I mean, again, we're not going to see Paulo back in the game. He's out. Been a very physical game for Karl-Anthony Towns as well, as you hear me yawn a little bit right there. I'm tired. Where I am, it is on a little vacation right now, and I'm not in the Eastern time zone, so it's a little bit later for me right now. We are back. Knicks on offense right here. And Towns kicks it out. Wildly accurate pass. OG tries to do something right there. Kicks it up to Josh Hart at the top of the key. Pump fakes. Drives in. The Magic were ready for it, but Josh Hart hits a very nice mid-range shot right there. The Knicks do get a basket. They needed one of those now. Hopefully they can get away from that 15-point range. Just keep chipping away. It's the only way. You can't get them all back in one, but you just keep counting that score in your head, saying now it's 13. Good defense there. Karl-Anthony Towns pokes the ball out. We see Jalen Brunson go and grab that. And the Knicks throw it ahead after it's poked away. Jalen Suggs goes flying. That's not Suggs. It's Desmond Bane. And Josh Hart tries to grab the ball and ultimately gets knocked down. The Knicks will have the ball. Once again, a good stop by the Knicks right there. This is what we wanted to see. Desmond Bane, tried to tussle with Josh Hart for the ball. Knicks ball. Foul on Desmond Bane. Good stuff for New York. So, on this Knicks inbound, hopefully they can get a quick shot. It looks like something's being drawn up for Landry Shamet, that is. It broke down. Jalen Brunson tries to get in, gets to Landry Shamet in the corner. He wants a pick from Cat, and he kind of just runs to Cat for Cat to do it. And Shamet had good reason. Hits a Mikal Bridges-esque shot right there. Look, it's an 11-point game now. The Knicks, this is not their usual offense, but right now they're finding something that's working, and for right now, do that. The more that something works, it'll open up your number one option. It'll open up what you're there to do. That is how this works. It's a chess match. You just have to keep doing something else that's working so you could play back to your strategy. The Knicks did allow a basket right there. It is 77-64. The Magic are up. And a missed dunk by Karl-Anthony Towns. That one hurts. Cat has to be hitting these dunks, man. You're 7 feet tall, and an open three in the corner, and that is good right there. Franz Wagner absolutely massacring the Knicks right now. It feels like it's a one-man army. I know it's not that simple, but that is how it feels at the moment. Jalen Brunson kicks it out to Josh Hart, who tries to answer. It does not, and the ball does go in the hands of the Orlando Magic. The Knicks will have time to set up. One of the Magic players, it looks like Jonathan Isaac, did go down on that play. And now he's back. Also, that's Wendell Carter. Again, I'm in ST for a moment, guys. And Jalen Brunson throws it off the Magic again, and it does go back off Brunson after that. Brunson tries to spike the ball back off, falling out of bounds, but it hit off part of Franz Wagner that did end up just having the ball get sent back to Brunson, hit Brunson in the ankle. Magic ball, 80-64 right now. Knicks down 16 points. They haven't made too much noise yet. Mitchell Robinson back in the game. Hopefully Mitch can cause something good for the Knicks right now. And the shot goes up right there. No good. That's important for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson trying to get something going here for the Knicks. Kicks it out to Josh, who kicks it over to Mikal Bridges for a three. Mikal misses right there. That's a shot that Mikal Bridges loves. Usually will hit those sort of just those spot-up threes that he keeps a little bit in motion for. Mikal switched right on to Franz Wagner. He wants to try to stop him here. And we better hope it works. Jalen Suggs a deep three. No good there. Goga does fly in for the rebound. Landry Shamet fouls him. Honestly, a good foul. The other option is allowing a basket, so good foul by Landry Shamet right there to stop Goga Bitadze from an easy putback dunk. I know Landry Shamet's not thrilled with the call. Mike Brown doesn't look thrilled with anything right now, but all this is in. It all does make sense. Sending Goga to the line. Again, it was going to be an easy dunk. better off trying to make him earn 2 free throws. Goga's been up and down with the free throw shooting in his NBA career, so it's not like he's a guaranteed bucket right here as well. Not that he's definitely going to miss them. In fact, he couldn't have shot the first one better. That is 2 claps for Goga as he does make the first free throw. That is an 81 to 64 point game right now. And will it be 82? Guys, let me know. Is it going to be 82? That's a weird thing to comment in like half a second. And it is. So, Knicks now down 18 points again. Definitely struggling right here. Mikal off 1 foot doesn't go down. The Knicks really are in trouble right now, man. Now they are in trouble. Things are getting bad. Franz Euros through, lays it up high. Mitch, a great job to tip the ball away as Josh Hart gets absolutely sent to the floor and is not moving. No more Josh Hart. That's not true. He's fine. At least I hope he's fine. Yeah, he's all right. Just catching his breath. Yeah, it looked like he got hit in the face a little bit. He did. Took one to the jaw right there by Goga. Complete incidental contact. Goga does apologize for it. As much as it's always fun to call things dirty plays at times, that was not a dirty play. Goga was going for the ball, got his arm wrapped around Josh Hart, but also was enough incidental contact. It was contact with the head. That should be a technical foul, which it is, and Jalen Brunson will go to the line for 1. Which he makes. 82-65 Orlando Magic right now. All right, here's what you do if you're the Knicks right now. You just create the first, you create the first 17-point play. And then you're good. I don't know how you do it, but that's what they should do right now, if you ask me. Mitchell Robinson setting a screen right there. Brunson really fighting for this basket, which he does not get it. I mean, it couldn't have rolled more around the rim. Great shot. Just didn't fall. As Jalen Suggs hops around, kicks the ball out to Goga Bitadze, and all of a sudden, Goga back under the rim, kicks it out. The Knicks foul Goga again, putting Goga back at the line. Right now, that's been working for Bitadze, so maybe not the best idea, but also, again, would have been an easy dunk. Timeout called, and we are going to go to commercial. But again, not us, because we don't go to commercials. We are right here talking basketball the entire time. But it does give me a chance to take a sip of water, which I don't mind. Right now, the Knicks trying to find anything that will work. And thus far, they have come up pretty empty, so that's going to be important going down the line right here for the Knicks is just what exactly is going to work, what's not going to work. So far, very little offensively has worked. Their defense has not been great either. I mean, it's not been terrible. It's just not been great. It's been Franz, man. He's been able to just get anything he wants this game. Very rare to see that happen against the Knicks, especially a guy like Franz Wagner when you have both Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby on that team. It's very surprising to see. All right, guys. Sometimes you need to take a break from talking for a second. It's been 3 straight hours, or it's going to be 3 straight hours by the time it's all done. Or not 3, but 2.5. It is currently about to be 9 p.m. in New York City, and the New York Knicks are down a good amount of points right now. One of the worst showings, if not the worst. And by if not, I mean it's the worst showing we've seen out of the Knicks this season thus far. The Knicks are down to the Orlando Magic 82-65 at a break in the action in the third quarter. The Knicks desperately need to find a way to turn this thing around, and they do have time for sure, but right now we are going to see exactly how much time the Knicks have because, frankly, I'd rather this start sooner than later, that they really start to pick up the pace and start to cook because they desperately need to. I mean, I don't want to see the Knicks lose this homestand yet. I want to see it go as long as humanly possible. Obviously, that is wishful thinking, especially on the second night of a back-to-back. But the Knicks also, they didn't play Mitchell Robinson yesterday. They're playing him against the Orlando Magic. They saw this game as the tougher one in the back-to-back, gave Mitch the day off yesterday. So that is something to be very aware of and kind of consider with this team. Clearly, the Knicks knew this was going to be a tough matchup for them going into it. They're not taking the Magic lightly, and especially after this, they're not going to take the Magic lightly. This very much is a disappointing performance, Kev. I could not agree more on that sentiment that this is a disappointing performance. Guys, I'm going to let you in on a secret. I'm not home right now. I'm not where I normally record, and the chair I'm sitting in is not the usual chair I'm sitting in. You know what? This one, not very comfortable at all. This Airbnb's chairs could be better. They're really, really not comfortable. But that's my own battle that I'll have to deal with in life. Goga Bitadze hits the first free throw. It is an 83-65 game right now. You don't like to see that if you are a Knicks fan, which I am. And Goga on the second free throw. That is good as well. 84-65. Knicks down 19 points, 2:47 to go in the third quarter. I was going to say the second half. That's not true. We got a whole nother quarter to go. Jalen Brunson playing a lot of minutes tonight. Puts up that fader. Doesn't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson tries to get the board, and they do call a foul on it. The Knicks are not in the bonus, so Robinson will not be going to the line. That is important because that would be Mitchell Robinson going to the line. Robinson widely regarded through his free throw percentage as one of the NBA's worst free throw shooters. So, you'd rather not see him at the line. Someone needs to go help him. They're going to mog Mitchell Robinson right here, and they do. And Mikal puts up a floater right there, hits off the rim, but does not go down. The Knicks still down 19 right now. Magic defense is just pressuring the hell out of the Knicks right now. Mitch jumps up. Good defense there by Mitchell Robinson. Landry Shamet falls for a bit of a fake right here. We see again. Oh, and Shamet gets hit in the jaw right there. It looked like by Franz Wagner, who gets the basket. No foul either way called. And the Knicks are now down 21 points. I mean, right now Franz has just been able to get. He's gotten so many smaller matchups. Jalen Brunson absolutely furious with the reffing right now. The reffing performance has definitely not been excellent, but it's not at all the reason why the Knicks are losing whatsoever. They're losing because they're playing just poorly. The Magic are just suffocating them. Bitadze puts the ball on the floor a little bit, trying to get the wrap around. It doesn't work. Bitadze throws the ball off the backboard accidentally. Josh Hart spinning through, and a great shot by Josh Hart. Could have been an end one. Hart and Bitadze hit the ground. The Knicks now cut it back to 19. And the Knicks get the ball there. They're trying to push the pace right now. Nova, Knicks, Shamet, and Mitch out there. Jalen Brunson is now cooling off. It looks like things are not going as well for Jalen Brunson as they were earlier on in the game. Trying to get and Jalen Brunson, something between Brunson and Bitadze happens, and that will definitely send Bitadze to the line. Or that was Franz Wagner. Again, SD right now. Brunson is his fourth foul. Franz Wagner takes off the mask and adjusts it. We'll go to the line right here. Franz is the first one. Knicks back down 20. Second one is good, too, from Franz Wagner. The Knicks back down 21. This quarter has been more of the same. The Orlando Magic looking like they have the Knicks number here. Knicks obviously still do have some time to try to turn this thing around. Great fake by OG Anunoby. Three's up. Three is good. 88-70 now. The Knicks hit the 70-point mark. Finally, way longer than it took them last game, where they got there in the first half, finishing the first half against the Grizzlies last night with 75 points, and they are going to finish the third quarter likely below that. OG and Cat do cut off Franz Wagner's action right there. Open three for Jalen Suggs in the corner. Jalen Suggs comes down with that three, and it is now 91-70. It feels like every time the Knicks get something good to happen, the Magic do find a way to answer back right now. Brunson escapes. Josh Hart in that corner. And a corner three for Josh Hart as well. The Knicks now starting to find some momentum, but is it too little, too late? That is the question we will ask ourselves. Going into the fourth quarter of this Knicks Magic game, for the first time, the Knicks look very vulnerable at home. Will they take it, or will the Orlando Magic give us more of the same? Guys, let me know in those comments down below. But terrible performance by the Knicks for sure. Really, really bad. This is just bad basketball. It's the first time we've seen the Knicks play actively bad basketball. It's not ideal, guys. Not ideal at all. Like a massage chair after this, man. This chair is terrible, I'm telling you. I missed my chair at home. What's your guys' favorite Knicks memory from the early part of this season? What do you guys feel about the Knicks so far this season overall? Where do you think this team is going to be going? I still believe this is a team that is going to the NBA Finals. I really do. Obviously, they're going to lose a home game eventually. It's not shocking that's the second night of a back-to-back against a team that was widely regarded as very good going into the season. The Magic have had a slow start. Jamal Mosley has certainly found his seat getting a little bit warmer right now in regards to his job. So, coming out here, being the first to beat the Knicks at home, going on national television and punching the Knicks in the mouth is an absolutely excellent way for Jamal Mosley to coach a phenomenal game, which he has coached. He's out-coached Mike Brown tonight. And to win this game is a great look for him and hopefully a good look for the Orlando Magic as they imagine. Why is the coach not playing? I don't know why Jordan Clarkson has just not shown up this game. Like, where the hell is he? I don't know. Very, very weirdly coached game by Mike Brown. Jalen Brunson's played the full first and third quarters. Deuce hasn't played a bunch. Clarkson's barely played at all. Kolek hasn't appeared. It's a weird game by Mike Brown. Very strange game by Michael Brown right now. Right now, the only Knick out of their whole starting unit in double figures is Jalen Brunson, who has 22 points on the night with 5 assists as well. Mikal has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, only shooting 3 for 8 from 3, 0 for 2, or 3 for 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. Brunson's 1 for 4. OG is 2 for 4. Karl-Anthony Towns 0 for 2. Cat has not really shown up at all tonight. OG has struggled. Mikal has struggled. The Knicks have struggled to get threes off even, man. I mean, 26 attempts right now in the fourth quarter as we are back with some Knicks basketball. Landry Shamet's having a nice game for himself. Josh Hart's playing quite well. And Deuce, 10 minutes. Gershon Yabusele, 3. And Clarkson, 5. So, not exactly what we would have expected tonight, but being back in action 20 seconds through. Right now, the Knicks do force a turnover. Jordan Clarkson, who is back in the game right now, layup and scores instantly like Jordan Clarkson does. Instant basket by Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, Brandy Smith. Banchero was playing, but he did strain his groin and is out for the rest of the game. Desmond Bane bodies up, doesn't get that shot to go. The Knicks do get the rebound. That's huge right there. These are some non-Brunson minutes, so we're going to see if the Knicks have anything without Jalen Brunson here. If the Knicks just start to lose this game, it wouldn't be shocking to see Brunson just take a seat. And Deuce draws a foul right there. Deuce McBride getting a chance to go to the line. The Orlando Magic are up 91-75 right now, with Deuce McBride getting a chance to make that 77. 11 minutes to go, man. This game is so right there. The Knicks can easily do this. What is Towns doing? That is a great question, Mora. That is a great question. So injury, yes. Paulo Banchero is injured. He got hurt halfway through the game. Not even halfway. This is a gambling question. I'm not sure if injuries will void stuff. You might have to apply for that. Deuce does miss one of the free throws, so we are now at a 15-point game instead of a 14. But still, taking the point where we can get it. Desmond Bane kicks it right there. Corner attempt, and great job to run him off the line by Jordan Clarkson. But a bucket right there does put it back to 93-76. Magic still flowing right now, which is what the Knicks need to find a way to stop. Cat misses below the hoop, makes the second one, though. Persistence pays off right there for Cat. Knicks have 78. Man, they just need stops. They need stops. I know the offense has not been good, but they need stops. That's just what's so important right here for this team, is getting stops. That misses! Oh, wow. Went round and round the hoop. Right there, we see OG Anunoby kicking it out to JC. This one matters. Jordan Clarkson can't hit it. That would have been huge for the Knicks right there. But that one, no good. Deuce tries to cut it off. Jonathan Isaac from the corner. No good there. The Knicks will be running with it. Cat pulls deep and hits! A deep three from Karl-Anthony Towns as the Orlando Magic want a timeout. That is exactly what the Knicks needed right there. Cat was feeling it, knows who he is, went out there and hit one from another area code. Excellent stuff out of Karl-Anthony Towns right there for the Knicks. And now it's a 12-point game. We're right back. Hey, bro, you're just like me for real. Well, I hope that's a good thing. I trust you, Ben Lynn. You have Mr. Buckets on the bench every game. Wow, that's an insane comment, Ben. I can't have that on the channel. I'm sorry. It's funny, but gotta remove that one, man. I'm sorry. That one. Oh, it's gonna stay up on the screen. That's excellent news. Yeah, the Knicks desperately. I mean, Clarkson's cooking. I mean, he missed that three, but still, good overall take for sure. Yeah, I want to see Jordan Clarkson continue to get these looks. Like, he's back in. I hope they keep him in. How do we feel, guys? I mean, look, it's a 12-point game right now. The Knicks are grinding. They're getting to where they need to be right now. So we just need to see them keep continuing to just try to play this style. Get out there, get moving, get some open shots. I mean, they're 2 for 3 on their fairly open looks right now. So Things are looking a lot better right now. They just need to keep it flowing. Clarkson made that layup, missed that three, and then Cat hit a three. So, start working at pace. Good things can happen. Are you guys at all excited about the NBA Cup? Are you guys thrilled? Are you happy? Do you care? I definitely do care a little bit. Like, I'm a little excited. Like, oh, I hope the Knicks win. That'd be cool. I'd get over it in like 5 seconds. But, like, I'd be like, this is cool that they won. I'm happy they did. But that's really, I feel like, as far as my interest in the NBA Cup goes. I'm just like, yeah, sure, why not? That's cool. Hooray, they won. We see Shea signing some trophies right now, if you're watching on ESPN. And we are back with some Knicks action. That was a loud back. I apologize. Clarkson trying to get over, but got caught on a screen, man, and that's just not what you want to see at all. 95-78, or 95-81, excuse me. I did not update my Knicks score. I apologize. Knicks down 14, and make that less than 14. I did not see if that was a 3 or not because I was changing the score, but it is a 3. And the Knicks now down 11, floater there, and the Magic do get a basket. The Knicks are trading well, though, right now, adding some points, but you do want to turn those into stops as soon as possible. I mean, Jordan Clarkson, man, comes into the game and just starts scoring the ball, and then the Knicks turn the ball over. But Shaman almost gets it back, doesn't, though. And Bane rips through, gets an easy attempt there. Jonathan Isaac fouled under the rim. I will take that foul, man. I'll truly take that foul any day of the week. Like, force Jonathan Isaac to hit free throws over just letting him shoot a layup, man. I really don't care about that foul. Great Euro step. Great play there by Desmond Bane to do that. And then, yep, complete foul on Karl-Anthony Towns right there. Towns definitely did not care right there if he fouled or just tried to get the stop. He was doing whatever means necessary to not let Jonathan Isaac just shoot an open layup. And the foul works. Good foul by Cat as Jonathan Isaac does miss the first free throw. Make it 2. All of a sudden, the Knicks can get out there in some pace. OG Anunoby back in the game right now. We have a lineup of Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns with 8:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Isaac makes the second free throw, 98-84. The Orlando Magic have the lead. Do the Knicks have enough time and enough energy and shots to fall to make a push right here? They have a switch with Karl-Anthony Towns. They can explore that. Instead, Deuce McBride drops the ball. Literally drops the ball. And it is the Orlando Magic basketball. Deuce playing basically full court pressure up on Tyus Jones right here. Deuce trying to do anything just to get in Jones' way. And DHO right there. Clarkson goes under the first, but goes over the second screen. That creates the spacing. But Tyus Jones loses the ball right there. Causing a little bit of a reset for Orlando. Desmond Bane will pop back and miss that one there. Deuce avoids Jonathan Isaac behind him. That was definitely worrying me. Thought he was going to essentially lose the ball right there. Deuce hits it to Cat. Not an ideal pass, but Towns gets fouled right there. We do not mind seeing that at all. Karl-Anthony Towns will go to the line for 2. One of the best free throw shooters on the Knicks right now. So we will take that with 0 hesitation. I like calling these games, man. It's fun, giving some play-by-play. Never done this before. First time. Cat has his 11th straight game with 10-plus rebounds, longest streak by a Knick since 1970, and that was none other than Willis Reed. All right, Cat, let's get these 2 free throws here. Make this a 12-point game. That's 1. 2 claps for Cat. I don't have a free hand. Right there behind it, we see that Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev will be facing off at UFC 222 in Madison Square Garden on Saturday night. And if you are a betting man, I am not going to tell you what to do because that's wrong to do online. Islam! Excuse me. Banchero is out. He has an injury. He hurt his groin. He will not be returning to this game. And Cat hits both free throws right there. The New York Knicks now cut this to 12. I agree right now, Kev. We do have hope. Thank you for the person that is subscribed to Knicks Digest right there. We are now up to 20,000 or 20,027 subscribers. I forgot the number for a second. I mean, if that scoop went in, man, Brunson, a hard outlet pass to Jalen Brunson. You wanted that to go farther. I might have said Brunson to Brunson. Cat to Brunson. Clarkson took a bad three right there. Shot got blocked on the release as well. Knicks back on defense right here. And Desmond Bane gets right in there. No foul call. Cat throws the outlet. The Knicks can have numbers if they move here. Jalen Brunson spinning around everybody, going through the whole team, and Cat loses the ball at the last second. Deuce flies through, and oh my God, he missed. And you're not going to believe it, man. You're not going to believe it. Not only does Jalen Suggs miss an open layup, but then the Knicks try to get the rebound, and the ball hits off of OG Anunoby, hits off of Jalen Suggs, and falls into the hoop. It's now 100-86 because of one of the most BS baskets I've seen in a long time. 186 right now. Knicks down 14. And the Knicks are now down 11. A three-pointer does cut that lead as well. Clarkson experience. The Clarkson experience is full of trying to get buckets by any means necessary. Sometimes it goes really, really well, and sometimes it doesn't. Karl-Anthony Towns. Upset now. They're going to call that a foul. Was it a foul? That is not yet. Not yet. That is a crazy call. That's a terrible foul call. Absolutely terrible call. And right now, Deuce McBride, great off-ball defense there. Magic getting an opening. Pull up Jay. No good. The Magic continuing to struggle to hit shots. And they just called another foul on Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns not happy, laughing at this point. That is a series of terrible calls to put 5 fouls on Cat. Mitchell Robinson will come in the game. Cat will take a seat. And that hurts. Cat was playing really well out there for the Knicks right there, so unideal. Unideal at all, or unideal 100%. OG all over Franz Wagner right now, trying to make sure Franz is not the guy to beat them. Excellent defense from Anunoby. I don't know how you could call that a foul, though. I don't know how. I truly don't. I mean, the calls, man. These calls are getting insane. That's not a foul, dude. Where did he touch him? Where? That's insane. That's a bad call. And ball don't lie. Yeah, there, Franz misses that free throw. Absolute lunacy, boys and girls. Absolute lunacy. Free throws, the Knicks have taken 21, and the Magic have taken 27. So it is fairly even. And look, Franz misses both. Look! It's not a foul. Ball don't lie. Unless it does. It depends on my mood and who missed the free throw. Jalen Brunson, a nice move right there. Very upset he didn't get a foul call, though, but a great move by the captain right there. The Knicks are now down 9 points, 100-91. The Knicks are not going out without a fight. If they go out, they'll go out swinging, and they're going to keep having to, because Jalen Suggs just hit a 3 at a very good time for the Orlando Magic. The lead for the Magic is back at 12. Mikal Bridges wide open right there. Does not answer right there. That would have helped the Knicks a lot. Damn. That sucks. That's a wide open 3. That is the shot you want all game, every game. To not see that one go down sucks. Jalen Suggs really, really antsy trying to score, and there was a foul called before the play. So that Franz Wagner bucket will not count. The Magic are not in the bonus. Franz will not be going to the line. Brunson not throw with the foul call. Let's see what happened. They got a little tangled up. To call that on Brunson, though, that's, again, it's just not a good call. These calls have just not been great, man. Oh, that does put Orlando in the bonus, in fact. Franz will go to the line. And he hits the first one. And the second one by Wagner goes down. Those two he hits after missing a pair. Knicks down 105-91. They had momentum for a bit, but a 4-point swing just there did change things pretty fast. Brunson trying to find his way to a basket. Fades away, and that is all money right there. 12-point game once again. The Knicks, a few stops, a few threes. That's when things can start to turn around. Brunson having a good game, man. It's a 26-6. But he allows a layup from Jalen Suggs right there. He thought there was going to be help, and there wasn't. And that leads to, again, back to 12. The Knicks they're going, though. Mike Brown said he'd pull his guys if fairly early. But Jalen Brunson, I mean, doing whatever it takes right now. But just the lack of help is just really making things tough right here. He's absolutely alone out there. They're having Landry Shamet fight through a multitude of screens. An open shot for Jalen Suggs, and that just goes down. That is also Anthony Black, not Jalen Suggs. 15-point game. Mike Brown calls a timeout. We do have to be ready for the scenario in which Brown pulls the plug on this operation today, accepts the Knicks have lost. Anthony Black with a killer three-pointer right there. The fact that the Magic are just hitting threes like this, man. The Knicks stared him, and the Magic are hitting them. Absolutely not what you want to be seeing out of the Knicks right now. It felt like a game the Knicks would win for the most part, so seeing things go like this, obviously, it's not ideal. Right now, the Orlando Magic from 3 are 10 for 29, hitting 34.5% of their threes. The Knicks are 10 for 33, hitting 30% of their threes. So it's just there's the issue. It's the Knicks are just not hitting threes at all. They're shooting them. They're just not hitting them at the same clip. I mean, they've hit the same amount, but it's taken more attempts. And the Magic inside the field, I mean, just going 38 for 80, shooting 47%. The Knicks shooting 43. The Knicks are shooting worse. They're getting the Knicks are getting the harder shot, or the Magic are getting the easier shots is the right way to put it. That's just what we've seen happen. The Magic are getting easier looks, and with these easier looks happening, they're getting just better clips and better percentages, and that's really what has happened thus far, it feels like. I mean, the Knicks trying to get something rolling, but the Magic, they've just caused a lot of trouble. Franz Wagner having an excellent game with 28, 7, and 4, and 2 steals along with a block. Going 10 for 21 from the field, shooting 47%, 2 for 6 from 3 at 33. He has been very great, has the second best plus-minus. Only to Goga Batats, who's had an excellent game, putting up 10 and 3 right now. Also has a steal to his name. Paulo Banchero only appeared in 12 minutes, wasn't really doing much in those 12. So now here we are, trying to hope the Knicks can come back in these final 4 minutes. But again, there is a world that the Knicks do pull the plug right here, that Mike Brown decides, you know what, we've had a lot of gaming, a lot of basketball over the last 24 hours. We don't have to push for this one. Mike Brown's coached a long time, man. He's not going to have a problem with pulling the plug. He understands what this is, and we should too. If this is it, we should understand that this stuff does happen at points. The Knicks don't want to overrun their guys, overuse their guys. Brunson was just playing no defense there, absolutely. I mean, those fouls were ridiculous. Those last 2 fouls were insane. Just not good calls at all. Guys, I can't tell you how much my butt hurts on this chair right now, man. It's unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. Oh, man. Excuse me. Yeah, these fouls have been so uneven, man. These fouls have been very, very uneven. Anthony Black having a good fourth quarter for himself, 4 for 5. Jalen Brunson and Co stays in. I was going to say in core, but that's the Knicks are in trouble right here. And OG gets the ball back. The Knicks right now going with Brunson, Shamet, Deuce McBride, OG, and Karl-Anthony Towns right now trying to get their shooters out on the floor. Mikal having a rough game, not out there. Deuce having a better game, is out there. Jalen Brunson, easy layup, not even contested. 4 minutes to go. The Knicks are down 110-97. They got to start going. It's got to be now. You don't have time to kill. You got to start this thing right now. They kick it to the corner, and Franz Wagner misses that one. Landry Shamet pulls on the rebounds. He's trying to push it. Landry Shamet wanting to push that ball up as much as he possibly can. Karl-Anthony Towns flips it up, wants the foul, absolutely furious. Ball goes to Orlando in the process after Jalen Brunson thought he got hit trying to rebound that ball. The Knicks playing some full court pressure, but not really fully defending it right now. They kind of did just let him walk up the floor after all. Anthony Black, that is, with the ball in his hands. Brunson will stay on him. Black gets around. Brunson gets wrecked by that. Are they calling it an offensive foul? I believe they are. So Brunson hit his head right there, checking for, look, if he got cut open at all. Looks like he didn't. Yeah, he got hit. Brunson flips one up, doesn't get the foul call, cannot believe it. I mean, the Magic are not getting... The Knicks aren't getting foul calls. The Magic are getting away with a lot right now, man. Getting away with a lot. Cat plays... And that's a foul, bro? How? I don't understand how that's a foul, but everything the Knicks have done, getting whacked, isn't. It's absolutely insane. I am not a fan of it. I've always wanted to do that. And 2 free throws there. And Brunson gets flinged into the stands, it looks like. Maybe he just fell. And Deuce lays that up and in. It is 112-99 right now. All right, come on. Get to 107. Little 8-point run right now before they score again. 8 point. That's what we want to see. Start making moves forwards. Brunson says he got fouled, and they're going to give it to him. They are going to give that one to JB right there. And Deuce right there. Attacks. Oh, man, guys. Brunson is. I mean, they're running the Knicks off the line. It's why Brunson only has the 1-3. They're running them off the line, man. Running them right off. Man, this is just not a great game played by the Knicks right here. 115 to 100 right now. Does not feel like it's going to end well, everybody. Is there still hope? That's what we want to see right now. Does anyone still have belief? With Tyler Kolek in the game. Arguably should have came in a bit ago. Putting Clarkson in the starting lineup really weakens the defense. That's why they don't want to do it. But the boys are in. Knicks conceding this right now. We see Gershon Yabusele, Ariel Hukporti, Mohamed Diawara. The gang's all here right now. The gang is all here, man. Is this team better than the 2015 Knicks or the 2019 Knicks, do you guys think? Who do you think is better? The guys on the court right now? Well, guys, the first... Yeah, that reffing was not great. It was not a great showing by the refs at all, man. It's just really not what you want to see out of this team tonight. Yeah, like, we were worse. The reffing wasn't good, but the Knicks were the reason the Knicks lost. It wasn't the reffing. Brunson rolls his ankle. Obviously. Not a great game. First time I do watch along, and it is just not the Knicks' best showing at all, man. Not the best showing at all. But hey, we had fun. We were here a while. And we're going to keep doing this thing, man. We're going to keep doing some more of these as time goes on. I mean, Jalen Brunson had a good game. Josh Hart played pretty solid. Landry Shamet had a decent game as well. But just overall, not a good game by the Knicks compared to what they've been doing, compared to the product they've been putting out. 119-103 right now with under a minute to go. Obviously, the Knicks will not be winning this one. The Knicks will lose their first game at home on the season. It was bound to happen at some point. Second night of a back-to-back. Fairly unsurprising time to see something like this go down for the New York Knicks. Regardless, still upsetting. Definitely want to see the Knicks come out and play better than this. Brunson missed. He also had inefficient enough 26 points. 26 and 6. He was alone out there having to ISO with the way that the Magic defended the Knicks, and he played well. It's the matter of nobody else was there for him. Brunson still put up 31 and 6 on 43% shooting. Like, yeah, he missed shots, but they were forcing him to shoot the ball a million times. I mean, of course we have competition. The Knicks were never going to be alone in the East. They were not going to be alone. We have young players with great energy. Got to give them a try. Make sure everyone gets a chance to play. I mean, look, the Knicks have a lot of second-round young guys. The OKC does not have a lot of second-rounders who they're trotting out there. They have a bunch of first overall picks. And Bacombe will shoot a three. Thank you for the other subscriber. Now at 20,028 subscribers on the night. Or, well, not on the night, in all time. So, there it is, right there. And the Knicks will officially drop this game. Not at all what you want to see out of this team right now. Not at all. Hate to see it. Absolutely can't stand it. The Knicks lose their first game at home, 124 to 107. Not a good showing from the Knicks. The Knicks lost a lot to Franz Wagner. That was really the biggest thing happening here. The Knicks didn't get calls. The Knicks didn't play good basketball. The Magic forced them into a lot of tough opportunities. They did not really get the easy baskets that they've gotten for a while. That ultimately did lead to the Knicks not winning this game. I don't think the Knicks are in a whole lot of trouble. I'm not too worried about this long term, but definitely just this is a team that they got played out of their game tonight. They were forced to not play their game. It didn't work well. They need to make sure to play their game continually so things just continue to work out at their best for them, guys. I mean, right now, we do need the Knicks to go out there. Shout out to Benjamin B., who's been here basically the entire time, if not the entire time. We're going to do this more often, guys. It's a thing that is becoming more common, is we're going to be doing these live videos, or these live, not live videos, you know, obviously, we're going to do live streams, but we're going to be doing these live watch-alongs a lot more, guys. Make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe to Knicks Digest so you don't miss out on any of these lives. We're going to keep doing this more and more. It's a work in progress. We're going to get a lot of these done, and we're going to have a lot of fun while doing it, guys. Make sure to subscribe. I would stick around for a post-game, but we've kind of been given this an autopsy for the last 5 minutes already. Have a